So apparently I forgot to put my microphone on. So this is my second attempt doing the notes for today. So today you're going to look at exponential growth and decay functions. And this is actually something you studied in Algebra 2 with trig, and we are not teaching you anything you haven't learned there. So hopefully today feels more like review than anything else. The first problem on here talks about a state's population increasing at a rate of 2.6% annually. The state currently has a population of approximately 11 million people, and we want to find the population in 15 years. When the problem is talking about increasing population, you're going to be using the functions for exponential growth or decay. Notice n sub 0 is going to represent the initial quantity for this problem. Now, you will be filling in the rate that's given, but just like in the stats unit, we are going to write that rate as a decimal. So when it's given to you as a percentage, you'll divide by 100. T represents the time, and then what you get as your answer would be the population or whatever you're looking at after that much time has gone by with that interest rate. So for this problem, we are going to let n equal the initial population, which was 11 million people. We can just put 11, but keep in mind the answer we get will be in millions. And then from there, we can do 1 plus the 0.026 all to the 15th power, 15 representing the amount of time. So in your calculators, please type this in. And let's find what the population will be after the 15 years. And that's all raised to the 15th power. And we should be getting approximately 16.166 million people. Now, you can use this formula when you are dealing with decay as well, and you'll see in the next example how to do it. You just bought a new car for $25,000 and it's depreciating at a rate of 15% per year. Keyword depreciates. What we're going to do is use the same formula. We're going to fill in our initial amount, but instead of doing 1 plus the rate, we're going to do 1 minus the rate of 0.15 and fill in a 3 for our time. So we have 25,000 and then in parentheses 1 minus 0.15 all raised to the 3rd power, and that'll tell us how much our car is worth after 3 years. Now, the final part of this page is dealing with using your graphing calculator to find a specific time for this car to depreciate to half its purchase price. We'll start off by finding what half of 25,000 is. You can use your calculator or your head to get 12,500. Now, we are going to fill that in to the left-hand side of the equation, and we want that to equal the right-hand side. However, we do not know the amount of time this is going to take, so we're going to leave that as t. Later on in the unit, we'll review how to algebraically solve this, but for right now, you're going to use your calculator. Let the left-hand side of this equation be y1. I'm so used to doing lists from stats. And then let the right-hand side of this equation be y2. Now, in your y equals screen, I would like for you to type in 12,500 as your y1, and then 25,000 times 1 minus 0.15, all raised to the x power. Before you hit graph, you will see that we will not have the right window for this problem. We want to see y values of 12,500. We need to go to our window and change it. First thing, x min, x is representing time. I know that time is going to be at least 0 and can go all the way up to, maybe 20, 30 years. We'll type in 20 and see if we see this. We also want to change our y values because we want to see 12,500. Now, if you want to keep your minimum 0, That's fine because you'll see the x-axis, but you do need to make sure you go greater than 12,500. So I'll go 13,000 just so we can see this intersection. Sorry, my calculator's tweaking right now. It's not really showing it as well. But you do see that intersection there. Now, if you remember, to find intersections, we have to do second, trace, and then choose the intersect option. So second, trace, and then option 5 is intersect. So you can hit enter 3 times, and I might have to pause the video and come back and create a second video where I'll show you the correct answer.